We arrived in New Delhi, India on March 5th, 2020 to begin what we thought was going to be an incredible trip through the vast country of India. Our trip started in Delhi, where we explored Old Delhi.
I don't know what this is. I'm trying it. Oh man, that's amazing.
New Delhi.
Hello, namaste.
Namaste.
Hello. Oh, we got the whole gang. What an experience already. They're so kind.
This is awesome.
They're so sweet.
Everyone in India so far has been so incredibly kind.
And had our first Holi experience with some amazing people.
Happy Holi! Happy Holi, guys!
And then we took the train to Agra to experience the incredible Taj Mahal. The video you're about to see was filmed on March 12th and tells the crazy story of how we left India early on a complete whim. We have received a number of questions and comments about how the COVID-19 situation has been affecting us. This video and the next video are going to detail how COVID-19 has affected our travel plans this year. After these two videos are published, we will begin to publish our short but sweet India series. Thank you all for your love and support, and to the country of India for welcoming us with open arms. We can't wait to have the opportunity to come back and continue the journey that we started. You're filming me packing.
Yeah.
My brush packing job. Like, I knew I was gonna be packing tonight, but I didn't think I'd be packing for a flight tonight.
An international flight.
An international flight. I'm not prepared for this. I don't know, man. I'm shook.
Yeah, me too.
Shook. Look, like we literally have an entire liter of mango juice. We've got half a liter of water there, another liter of water there. Like, we have fluids to be here for another couple days.
We were actually supposed to be boarding a train to Jaipur tomorrow at like 2 o'clock. And by the time we're supposed to be getting on the train to Jaipur, we're actually going to be in Bangkok if all goes well. We'll explain it later, but this is going to get kind of crazy. This is feeling very spontaneous at the moment, to say the least. Well, to say that today has taken an unexpected turn would be a massive understatement. We're gonna be getting in a car and going the opposite direction than we thought. And we've tried to book our flight twice. I tried using my Amex, I tried using my Visa, neither credit card works. So I think this will be a first for us. We're actually gonna go to the airport with no ticket booked. We're going to a destination tomorrow with no hotel booked. So
What are we doing?
I think this is gonna turn into a bit of a spontaneous adventure. Let's see how it goes.
Leaving on this trip, we knew coronavirus could become an issue for us. It hadn't really affected where we were going yet, and it seemed to be contained enough that we could continue to travel the way that we wanted to. We made it through Vietnam fine, entered India fine, to find out that about 6 days after arriving here in India, that they've actually shut down the borders. So we're currently in a country where no other tourists are coming in, and the only logical thing for us to do right now is to leave.
We left the Taj Mahal at 10 a.m. this morning, and it's like honestly hard to believe that it's actually still the same day. It's 2 o'clock now and we haven't even eaten breakfast or had chai. That's how much we've been agonizing over this decision and trying to find flights that work for us, because this has been very impromptu. At this point though, before we go any further, we need to eat, and we've come back to the same cafe we were at yesterday because it was so delicious.
Finally, a little bit of relief. Some extra strong, amazing coffee, and more beautiful Indian food. And the biggest relief of it all, after thinking that our ticket tonight didn't get booked, we just got a confirmation 45 minutes later that our flight tonight is booked. Whew. Definitely a sigh of relief. That means tonight we can go to the airport and not worry about having to buy an airline ticket at the airport, which would have definitely been a first for us. However, I think booking a ticket same day is still a first for us.
Yesterday when we came to this restaurant, he asked if we liked it spicy. We said Western spicy, wasn't spicy. Today's Indian spicy. Oh, pretty spicy. But I love it. It's got all the great Indian spices. It's quite spicy. The kofta's amazing. And to be honest, I am gonna miss Indian food so much. I was getting so ready for like 6 weeks of this, and here we are eating our last meal outside of maybe whatever we eat at the airport. I'm just like depressed right now. Like I'm just gonna cry in my food. Thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
We will, thank you. This guy right here was the unlikely star of this episode. When we got into the car, his GPS said we were supposed to arrive at the New Delhi airport 5 minutes after our flight's check-in counter closed, meaning that we were supposed to miss our flight. But spoiler alert, we did not miss it. That's because he cranked some hypnotizing Hindi music and hammered the gas pedal without stopping for 3.5 hours straight. He was the true hero.
Driving was so good.
Very good driving.
Thank
Thank you very
Shukriya.
much. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Shukriya ji.
Shukriya ji. That was a fucking experience and a half.
I can't believe it, but we made it here with 40 minutes to spare. Do you need competition?
We are cutting this one dangerously close, but after a 3.5 hour drive from Agra, I think it was time to grab a bite to eat. There's a Plaza Premium Lounge not far from our gate. I think our flight's boarding, so better hurry up and eat this. But we couldn't possibly go without one more paneer dish in India. Not the best we've had. Pretty good though. Better than Canada. That Delhi traffic though is absolutely no joke. It took an hour and a half to get 30 kilometers. We did 200 kilometers in like less than 2 hours, and then an hour and a half for 30 kilometers. The gridlock here is crazy.
Thank you. Thank you.
That saved us like 20 bucks, and hopefully they don't close our gate. Let's go.
Thank you.
Okay, that was indeed sketchy. We just made it for final call. I can breathe again. I can breathe again. We're going to Thailand. Okay.
Thank you. We're on our way to Bangkok, and we could not be more relieved. Gate is closed, we're ready to go. The only thing is, this might be the oldest aircraft we've ever been on. The wallpaper is literally peeling off the fuselage.
We haven't booked a hotel yet, and we depart in less than an hour. We're really cutting it close.
Less than an hour, we leave in like 25 minutes.
25 minutes, my mistake. I literally can't believe we're doing this. Thank God we have an Indian SIM card.
Dhanyawad. It's a delight to have you on board SpiceJet flight SG87 to Bangkok. Our flying time will be 3 hours and 15 minutes. This flight is under the command of Captain Mandeep Kaur and second in command First Officer Anand Murthy. Thank you.
Tonight's flight to Bangkok was virtually empty. There were rows without passengers, meaning that this flight was a ghost flight. Airlines will sometimes fly planes with few or no passengers because they risk losing coveted takeoff and landing slots at airports if they cancel too many flights. We decided to take advantage of this and sleep across the rows. We had been up since 4 a.m. and even slept through the landing. We arrived around 3 a.m. to an empty Bangkok Suvarnabhumi airport. Picked up our luggage, changed the rupees that we had planned on spending on Indian food into Thai baht.
Thank you.
And hopped in a taxi to our hotel, less than 10 minutes from the airport.
Yeah.
The hotel reception looked surprised to see us, as once again, our Agoda booking was not processed properly. Don't worry, we still got ourselves a room, which required a golf cart to get to. That is just not us.
Market, you know the Neon Market?
Neon Market?
Yeah.
I've not heard of it.
Yeah, that's one that's nice.
This is way too nice for us.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is the nicest place that we've been at the entire trip. I guess at this point too, it's probably about time we talk about what just happened.